Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. I got some videos coming for y'all. I got a lot of content. The manga series Gantz. I basically read that story. Great story. Love it. And I'm going to talk about Twisted Metal. I saw Twisted Metal, the series, and we'll go from there. And I'm probably going to go see Oppenheimer tonight, and I'll probably have a video for you on that. So you guys are going to get a lot of content today or tomorrow. It might be today and tomorrow split up. But the funny thing about this is YouTube and all the networks and stuff was always talking about how great Errol Spence was, how he just was so great at all of this. And for years I kept telling people that Errol does not look good. He doesn't. And this was before the accident. People are talking about, well, that accident did. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear none of these excuses. I don't want to hear it. He got his butt kicked. We told you guys he was going to get his butt kicked. He did. Stop with the excuse making. Now everybody like, man, he should retire now. Like, man, Errol's problem is he's lazy and he drinks too much. He smokes. He does all this. You don't do that when you're a fighter. You don't. You know, you're tearing your body up. You're not going to last long. But his problem is, I keep telling you guys, he hung around them punk ass Charlos. Hanging around Charlos, being with PBC. I told you guys, PBC's fighters are soft. They are not the real fighters that you grew up watching, that you grew up loving, and you wanted to mimic. They're not the same fighters. You got all these people, these boxers out here who's trying to live like Floyd outside of the ring, when they're not able to box like him or even work on their technique like him inside the ring. I don't want to hear this no more. You Errol Spence fans are just like LeBrownie fans. Y'all don't know when to shut up, and when your guy loses, y'all make all these excuses for him. But when there's other fighters or there was other players, you guys don't give the same excuses. Y'all don't. You guys give so many excuses, and personally, he should have been knocked out in round 2. You got saved by the bell, dude. You got saved by the bell in round 2 and I believe round 5. And round 7. Or was it round 4? I think it was round 4 or 5. And then round 7, you definitely should have been knocked out in. Because I said it's going 7 rounds. I was wrong by 2 rounds, but he should have been out of there in 7. So all Bud was doing was he just kept on tagging you. And I knew the fight was over when he shook his hand at the weigh-in. I said, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why would you shake his hand at the weigh-in? You should have said, man, heck no, bump all that. I'm good. But no, you showed weakness. Bud always knew you was weak. I always knew you was weak. You was going against these powder puffs. If he had more punches, like more power in his punches, Ugas would have knocked you out. If Sean Porter had good footwork and technique, he could have knocked you out. You went against a guy who exhibits all forms of fighting. He's southpaw, he could be orthodox, he could switch up, his jab game is awesome. And the thing is, everybody notices the face shots. You gotta look at the body. Bud was tearing his body up the whole fight. And that was making him weak. Like, the dude was like wobbling. Like, I believe it was round 4. He started wobbling and everything. And then 5, like, he got hit again. And then 7, dog, he got slept. He should have been out in 7, but he was saved by the bell again. It showed you the differences in the fighters. But now you got all these Errol Spence fans out here talking about rematch. Man, rematch, he gonna be re-put into the hole. If I'm Bud, I don't even get the rematch. I'll just go to the next level and beat Charlo ass. I want him to beat Charlo so bad, because all Charlo do is talk shit. That's all he do is talk shit. Nobody want to hear all that. But it's sad, though. It is sad that it took for this ass whooping for you fans to realize that you are fans. Y'all don't know what the hell you're talking about. Y'all get mad when somebody tells you the truth or tell you something to listen to. It's hilarious to me. So, you know, that's just crazy. But it's just tired of it. Spence, man, was done. Soon as he walked in the ring, it was over. At that press conference, called it. It called it. But you fans need to hold Spence accountable. Y'all need to get on him and tell him, look, man, you got to be better than this. And what he need to do is he need to cut out drinking and smoking. And he needs to cut out hanging with them bum-ass Charlos. And he needs to find out a way to be his own boss and get away from PBC. PBC, the Punani boxing champions. Or I call them the Punani boxing chumps. That's why you got your head rocked. You weren't even taking it seriously. So that's all I'm saying. But no more of these excuses. Give that man his props. Bud his props. You guys have said Bud was this, overrated and stuff. And then when Spence finally, and the way he got his ass whooped, it was like Spence fans was like, this one fan was like, man, I ain't going to say before the accident, dog. I think he would have lost still. Yeah, he would have lost. Instead of round 2, he got knocked down. It probably would have been round 3 or 4. You know, probably would have went 10. I would have gave it 10 rounds it could have been. But I was saying he would beat Spence in 7 rounds, 9 at the worst. Before the accident. The accident don't change shit. I don't want to hear that. Accident don't change nothing. He got his ass whooped. So, thank you guys, man, for listening. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this. Hit that notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. If you guys love what you hear, you can donate to the page by going to the description box, hitting that link to the Cashapp. You guys could also, if you got Zelle, you could type a number in the description box into your Zelle. You'll find me. If you want to, whenever we go live, you guys can super chat. Or, you guys can super chat. And then afterwards, you can leave a super thanks. So, thank you guys for listening. I'm out. Deezy.